Boys and girls, welcome to Raygo, the home of all things music. On today's episode, I'm going to be discovering a band that I have never heard of before, Golden Earring. Now, this request for this band was actually kindly suggested by one of our subscribers by the name of Deadpool. So Deadpool, thank you very much for donating to the channel and requesting this. You're a legend. He said, Golden Earring was one of the longest active rock bands in the world and was founded in Netherlands 1961. The band broke up in 2021 after more than 60 years following Koeman's terminal illness. So they didn't break up in a bad way. They just had to stop. That's fair play. It sounds like they've got some serious history behind them. I think before we even listen to any of their music today, maybe we do a bit of just a little light reading on them, just to see a bit more about who they are. Obviously Wikipedia for that. So let's do that. Golden Earring were a Dutch rock band founded in 1961 in The Hague as the Tornadoes. They achieved worldwide fame with their songs Radar Love, which is what we're going to be checking out first today, in 1973, which went to number 1 on the Dutch chart, reached the top 10 in UK, and went, hold on, it reached the top 10 in the UK. Are they singing in English then, I wonder? Or are they singing in their native tongue? And went to number 13 in the United States. Surely they can't be singing in Dutch. But that will be cool if they are. But you don't really hear songs from overseas come to the United Kingdom and make it, per se, as hits if they're not in the English language. Back home in 1970, Twilight Zone in 1982, and When the Lady Smiles in 1984. So we're going to be checking out Radar Love and Twilight Zone. During their career, they had nearly 30 top 10 singles. That's incredible. On the Dutch charts, and released 25 studio albums. Wow! How have I not... You'd think you would hear of such a band, because that's a lot of serious trophy. The band went through a number of early personal changes until settling on stable lineup in 1970, consisting of Ryan... Okay, we won't say the names because I suck at reading. Okay, so in 1970, they finalised their band and stayed together until 2021 when the band announced that Koeman was diagnosed with ALS. A number of other musicians who appeared in short stints with the band over history. Koeman died last month. Oh no, sorry, 1 year ago last month. Although the band had initially declined a concert afterwards, the band organised a series of farewell concerts. That's sad. That's crazy to think how long they went on. So they were known as the Tornadoes in 61 to 62, Golden Earrings in 62 66, the Golden Earrings, and then Golden Earrings in 66 68, then the Golden Earring. What? They went from the Golden Earrings to Golden Earrings to the Golden Earring. That is mental. That sounds like drugs, if you ask me. That's crazy. So, just to get a understanding, Koeman is the Dutch guitarist and vocalist, best known as the founder. Cool. How old was he? 77? Hold on. They got together in 61, 48, 58. He must have been about 13. But then they made it in 70 when 48, 58, 68. When he was about 22, so that's when he started getting somewhere. Alright, that's enough digging right now. Without further ado, let's hit things off with Radar Love. We've got the guitar by our side, guys. If we think we need to break anything down, we will do such a thing. Hit the like button, subscribe, and let's get into this. So straight off the bat, I can see why they went. They've got singles, and I can see why it went in the top 10 in the UK. He sounds like he's got an English accent. He sounds like he's got an American accent. Actually, this sounds straight up. Just like if you used to play it, I wouldn't know they came from the Netherlands. Which is now making me think: have I just been living under a rock? You know. Because this sounds absolutely quality. That bass is pumping.
The road has got me hypnotized, and I'm speeding to new songs.
You sound like Kiss.
When I get older, and I'm sure I've had enough. She seems to came up, come here from above. Don't need to learn it all. We've got a third, but it's come right on the other. We've got a lot to stand. Red I love.
Yo. Hey, this is
Red I love. Come on, red I love. Red I love. Come on, red I love. Give me red I love. Come on, red I love. Give me red I love. Give me red I love. Give me red I love. 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 Red I love.
dude. This is thumping right now. It genuinely is. This is traditional rock and roll, classic rock, dad rock. You know that. That alone, it's like the heartbeat of the song. And he keeps playing the octave. This is on the bass. And he's got that it just sounds like the driving force. And you got the kick drum along with it. Very nice. Something like that. You know, he wasn't really doing a solo. It was actually quite refreshing because I was expecting. But he went. Which is quite, in the 70s, Pink Floyd were tending to do that. You know, obviously they have their grand guitar solos, but if you listen to songs like Another Brick in the Wall, I suppose. Yeah, another break in the wall, late 70s. You got those twangy guitar chords that they're playing. Dude, let's go. He's cool, though. He's got that kick drum. Both of his feet. Go on. Wow. Sick. All in the meanwhile, both of his feet are just doing that. That's cool. Sick. Rock and roll, mate. Yo. Sick. Sick. That's some John Bonham stuff right there. Someone caught his drumstick. Yo! He's using his heels. Nah, mate. I haven't seen that ever. I've never seen anyone do that. That was sick. It's funny because I've been watching John Bonham's drum solo and he uses his hands, which was cool because he does it for like 5 minutes. Just, it's insane. Neil Peart, I've been watching. He's got his own thing. One of the greatest drummers of all time. I mean, if we're looking at who you want in your band, you're saying Neil as the drummer. But I tell you what, Who's that guy? Because I'll have him as well. I really don't mind. If I'm not allowed Neil, I really don't mind if he's next. I tell you what, I've never seen anyone turn... I mean, obviously I've seen people use the kick drum behind me as just a guy with his guitar and he's doing laps as a heel because it feels a bit more comfortable as opposed to raising your toes instead so you raise your heel. I've seen that, but I've never seen a drummer get off his drum kit, turn around, do that. Individual. Stands out, doing something to stand out from the crowd. That is rock and roll, mate. Do you know what? It's got 4.5 million views, and it deserves more. This is where real music lies. Right. Next up, the Twilight Zone, and this is 1984, so in the prime, Alright, maybe they're not in the prime, maybe they're 5 or 6 years out of the prime. In the 70s they made it, late 70s I'm guessing their biggest songs were hitting, and then 84. Then again, you know what guys, I take that back, music, having a prime doesn't exist. Who's to say you can't write your biggest song in your 60s? And in your 20s, your songs were okay. Because I've said the same about Dire Straits. Mark Knopfler, I prefer his songs, his solo career, when he's in his 60s, as opposed to his Dire Straits when he's in his 30s. But that's all, realistically, it's all subjective, isn't it? Right, the Twilight Zone, let's go.
Let's go! Twilight Zone!
What is going on? This is sick. Who the heck are these? The golden earrings, the tornadoes, golden ear ring. Or the golden ear rings. Whatever you want. These are next level. Boom, boom, boom. When the ballad hits the bone. Hold on. That is quality, that bit. These harmonies, mate. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself right now. When the body is a bone. When the body is a bone. I want to rip out with these guys. There's nothing cooler than discovering stuff like this. Guys, honestly, this is... I know you might not think it, but this is ultimate fun. Like, ultimate fun for me when I discover stuff like this. Listen to that bass. It's like disco.
saxophone.
Yes. Just yes right now. He sounds like Vince Neil from Motley Crue. Great voice. Higher register. Correlates perfectly with the lead singer. There goes that chord again. I'll be honest, I will be honest. Up to now, his guitar playing is mediocre. Like, his riffs are very, very basic. It seems to me, I don't know yet, but judging from the past two songs, I don't mind those chords, but you got to play something in between it to give it more of a melody. Because right now we've got the bass player going boom boom doom doom boom ba doom da boom 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 ba doom da boom, monotonous. So you're gonna have to do something tasty on that guitar, because otherwise the whole thing becomes, you've got a minute, and 2 minutes becomes, this is all right. 3 minutes becomes, all right, go back to the chorus because you're not selling me. You need to do something seriously good when you're going to create a solo section like that. And not to keep talking about Dire Straits, but if you go back, they're a great example. Watch it when Mark stops singing. Watch the melodies he will create. It's incredible. It's you're hooked. You're like, what? Because you're changing the chords. This is becoming, if you're gonna jam, I need to see something, because this is becoming a jam session. But if this is part of the song, that's even worse, because now you're saying it's on the record. You could have done more. When you're just going, and what, I know you're probably a big fan of these guys, and I'm talking garbage right now, or so it seems, and I get that. But bear with me. You got the bass. He's just doing that, yeah, over and over. And then you've got him going. It starts to become, all right, like that. You need to, that's where you have to build around it. And I'm hoping, I really am hoping I see something like that, because these are sick. Everything right now is top notch, but these little mediocre sections and the last one, the guitar playing's throwing me off a bit. I've got to be honest. That sounds good. It's what the guitar does I want to hear. Even hitting the right chord. Okay. Tell you what, great rhythm section. Sounds like a bright disco. Last 10 seconds is the best thing he's done up to now. Down, down, down. It's melody. That's what I'm expecting to hear more of. That's cool. What a show. See how much he was sweating. to the music. Look, listen to the actual guitar though, yeah. For the past however long, it's way better of a guitar solo. Dude. Okay. That was a show right there. What? The guitar won me over towards the end. He was like... It was like... He should have kept doing that. Right. I want more. I genuinely want to hear more of Golden Earring, guys. That's one of the best introductions to someone I've had in an absolute long time. It's had 10,000 views. It's had 10,000 views. What? That's actually crazy. If that's had 10,000 views, that means no one's going to watch this, because you always got to look at it like 1/10. I'm going to get 1/10 of whatever those guys are getting. I can't believe that's had 10,000 views. That's one of the sickest videos I've seen in a while. Guy, honestly, that was incredible. What a show. The guitar work could be a bit better, I'll be honest, but I let it slide. Congratulations, that was incredible. Guys, I don't care what anyone says. I'm listening to more Golden Earring. Let me know in the comments what you want me to check out, and I'll get on it. Thank you for watching. If you want to request a song for me to react to, you can do that. Link in the description below. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Peace.